Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. It is not often that I am graced with such a great indie game that I feel the need to review it, but sometimes I do. As you know from my 5 previous reviews, I do rarely review indie games as they are put together very cheaply and they are not rated or normally endorsed by the Xbox community. So guys, this is Epic Dungeon, and what is Epic Dungeon? Well, it's pretty much a parody on these old kind of games where you can just play and all you have to do is run into the enemy to kill them. It's very simple, but with in-depth aspects and details to it as well. So, right from the menu, you can see that it shows you how the game looks and plays, and it kind of parodies Gauntlet and those type of games back in the day. To say the least, because of the graphics engine that it works on, the graphics are much better than they used to be back in the 8-bit era, but this does run on an 8-bit graphics system. That does not mean it's not a bad game, though. So, we have new game, high scores, controls, options, help, and credits. And unfortunately, because this is an indie game, it does not have achievements. What a pity, right? So, let's go ahead and just delve into it. You have your choices of 4 people: a berserker, a shaman, a tinkerer, and a gambler. Depending on who you pick, depends on how they grow and what they use most. So I'll go ahead and just pick the berserker here. So right here you can see you have your story, and you wake up pretty much drunk somewhere in a dungeon and you're dropped into this dungeon. So here I am, I'm this guy, and you pretty much run into enemies to kill them. Glowing enemies are harder than regular enemies, and this and that. While you might be thinking this is just a mediocre game, it is not. As you can see, I've already picked up an item, and I can choose to equip it if I feel necessary. Different items do different things, and different accessories, and this and that, where you have your normal items that you can consume, and you have your regular items. I have leveled up, so that means I can spend some of my skill points here. You get 3 skill points per level, and you can put them into any stat that you feel necessary. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much run through this review pretty quickly. As you progress through, you may find secret doors that give you lots of gold and hordes of monsters to slaughter over and over again. As you start the dungeon out, it is all cloudy with these different black clouds, and walking towards them will uncover different things such as treasure and secrets and more enemies. While you have this simple item menu, and you definitely have a skill menu as well, and a stat menu, this game is far from simplistic. Even though it does look very simple, it gives you a cautionary note that this is a very difficult game. This is one of those games that's easy to play and difficult to master. So here I walk up to a question mark. This is an old goblin is lying in a pool of his own blood. He reaches out to you feebly and pleads, "Help me." Do you A, walk away, kill him, or use a health potion? I'll use a health potion. You pour the potion between his shriveled lips, and his wounds begin to quickly mend. "Thank you, Berserker. I am but a lowly shopkeeper. But I shall tell my brother of your deed. It is my hope that they show you some kindness, since you have shown me." So that means later on in the story, you might run into the shopkeeper, and he might give you a discount on all your items. Different events like that happen at random. So guys, for an 8-bit game, this game has a lot of depth to it. The controls are pretty simple, as I've stated before. Different buttons use different special attacks if you have them, and moving up and down pretty much kills monsters. The graphics run on this 8-bit engine. There is absolutely no lag and it's smooth, and it should be because it's just a simple 8-bit engine running on the Xbox. And you know, I don't even think anyone ever dreamed that games would become like this, if you really think about it, because, you know, people back in the day, they were actually in companies making games like this, and they would have never thought their games could look this good back in the day, when they used to program on the Atari, you know? And it's just crazy how far we've advanced. As I said before, the sound is pretty mediocre. Sound loops, and at least it sounds like it's supposed to sound. I'm in a dungeon, I'm not listening to disco or rap, you know? There's nothing wrong with that music, it's just it wouldn't belong in this situation. Well, maybe some people aren't fans of disco or rap. That's not for me to say. As you get deeper and deeper into the different levels that you can get into, you will find different situations happening to you, this and that, and it's pretty cool. So as you can see, I gained a nice little bonus from doing that. And sometimes you won't gain such a nice bonus. Sometimes you will get attacked and this and that, and it's definitely a tough game to pin down. It is random, to say the least. Which is fine. It's a fun game. So guys, this is Protomario, and I'm signing out, and I hope you enjoy some indie games. For a game of this type, it's pretty basic, pretty fun, and it offers a lot of gameplay for a cheap price. For the gameplay value, it'll keep you coming back and trying to do things better and better over and over again. So guys, as you progress along through, you'll encounter shops, different monsters, and definitely a deep level of difficulty as you keep going and going and going. And guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. This game is excellent in all regards, especially the price, and it's a fun game for the price. It's a pick up and play, and though it may not hold you over for months and months, it's definitely a fun game to try out. And guys, this is Protomario, and hey, if you like this video, please subscribe, and if you like the video itself, please give me a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, please kindly leave the page or leave me a comment telling me what I can do better, and I will definitely consider it. So guys, this is Protomario, and I'm signing out, and I hope you enjoy this game as much as I did.